Hey everybody, Thomas Vanderkin here from the Vanderkin Verse. Super excited. Got my friend Chad Gray here with me. He's the North America lead from AMD. We got an AMD laptop, the T14 Gen 2 with AMD R7. Okay, hey Chad.
Hey Thomas, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're here, but I'm super excited about what you brought with you today.
No, we are too. We just launched the T14 in June, and we're really excited about the performance and the price competitiveness. We think a lot of customers are going to really like it and have really good feedback on this product.
Well, let's start popping it open, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. So, neither one of us have seen this yet, right?
Nope.
Hot off the manufacturing line. Oh, it's a box in a box. So
awesome.
Here's the box in the box. Okay. Looks like our no-tape solution box, saving the environment. T14 Gen 2 AMD. Let's see what we got. This is what everybody likes. Cutting the actual Lenovo tape here, popping it open. My customer actually is super excited about this laptop. They've been buying the Gen 1 for a year. Love it. I did the unboxing of it last year. Got some incredible scores on it. Got great reviews on YouTube. Lots of views, which made me happy.
Well, we're expecting a 20% bump in performance year over year from the Gen 1, so really excited about this product.
Wow. Well, let's get it out of the box, and then I'll let you talk a little bit about the processor. So here's all our pieces and parts inside the box. That's it. Get the foam off. I know this is kind of a ThinkPad thing, but is it me or is it a little bit more gray than the black that we had last year?
This might be the Storm Gray option. I didn't know if they sent me the black one or the Storm Gray, so you can get it in two different colors this year.
Ah, it does. It feels a little gray. Like my house is every shade of gray, but this feels a little bit different. It's hard to capture that, and it's kind of metally on top, aluminum, something like that. So,
well, they knew it was coming to Chad Gray, I guess.
That's right. Doesn't say on here the color. I was hoping it would. Okay, well, let's check out the AC adapter. It's going to be a 65 watt AC adapter, USB-C with a US line cord. So here it is. First look, Gen 2. Oh, maybe it's just me, Chad, but the gray it's different.
It is very different than your standard ThinkPad black, so I haven't seen one of the new gray ones yet. It looks great.
Wow, it looks really good. So, tell me about this processor, Ryzen Pro 5000 series.
So Ryzen 5000 Pro is our third generation of our Zen CPUs that we brought to market in 2017. That's when we first launched our AMD notebooks with Lenovo, and we've had some amazing growth over the last 4 years, going from sub 5% market share to over 25% market share in North America. As I mentioned, we expect a 20% bump in performance year over year from the Zen 2 core and the Gen 1 ThinkPad to the Gen 2 T14 with the Ryzen 5000 Zen 3 core. How are we able to achieve that is with our 7 nanometer node process. Intel's still running 10 nanometer nodes.
Flexing a little bit there, aren't you?
Yeah,
7 nanometer.
Just a little bit. And how we're able to do that is we outsource all our production to TSMC, or Taiwan Semiconductor. So we don't have any of the headache of manufacturing, shipping, distribution. We really rely on our partner TSMC for all that. And that's how we've been able to stay one step ahead of Intel on performance and battery life. So this thing comes with 8 cores in the Ryzen 7, 8 cores, 16 threads.
Wow.
The comparable Intel i7 Tiger Lake CPU only goes up to 4 cores and 8 threads. So you're able to get much more performance out of this thing than the T14 Gen 2 Intel. You're also able to get much more battery life with that 7 nanometers and 3 cores. So we're offering a better performing product with better battery life for a significantly cheaper price, which is how we've been able to get so much customer adoption in the market in North America and worldwide as well.
Is it all down to that 7 nanometer versus 10 nanometer? Like, electrons just don't have to travel as far, or is there some other magic in there too that you get the better performance and the better battery life?
Well, you're able to pack more power into a smaller footprint. It has a smaller footprint than the 10 nanometer, and it allows it to be much more power efficient. We also have world-class engineers. We're really an engineering company at heart. Since we don't have to worry about manufacturing, production, all that stuff, we really have a lot of good engineers on hand that they can solely focus on developing the best products for the market. So once they develop the products, we ship all the information and IP IP over to TSMC, and they're able to get going on actually developing and manufacturing the product. But we have best-in-class engineers, and luckily for me in sales, they've been able to stay one step ahead of the Intel guys, which makes my life and Thomas's a lot easier with his customer. You know, the product and the story really sells itself. When customers test these things out, it's really been a no-brainer for a lot of these big customers.
Well, let's do a quick tour of the ports. So let's see, we got on this side, this would be the smart card reader if it has it, and this one does not, but you could add it. This is going to be the USB-A 3.1 port. This is the Ethernet RJ45 full size, which is nice. Customers love that. Mm-hmm. And the Kensington lock there. On the back, this is the SIM card slot, so this might be a SIM-enabled one, or at least ready for LTE. Along the side here, this is the ports for, could do mechanical docking if you want, or 2 USB-C ports, another USB-A or 3.1 port, HDMI 2.0 port, which is an upgrade I think this year, and the headphone and audio jack, and it looks like this might be a micro SD card reader.
It is, yep. Huh. And the reason we've chosen not to add Thunderbolt to our devices is because it adds cost. We really want to be a cost leader in the market, and we found that Thunderbolt and USB-C are very similar. The only difference is the data transfer speed. If you put them side by side, the average user, they would never be able to tell the difference unless you're doing some specific workloads or something high intensity. But from our perspective, over 90% of the time, we feel like saving cost is what's most beneficial for customers. So we had the ability to add Thunderbolt, but we decided to stick with the USB-C in all of our platforms.
Right. Well, I think we got the unboxing done. I think it's time now. Let's pause. Let's boot it up.
Okay.
Get through the UBI, or the out-of-box experience, and then we'll come back and we'll run a couple benchmark tests, and let's see what this AMD processor can do.
Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss these benchmarks.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.